Alright guys, welcome, we're back, and let's not waste any time at all, because, well, first of all I'm gonna pick up this apricorn pink here. Pink was a bit too long to write out, I guess. But, well, Professor Elm is having some kind of an emergency case in his lab, so, yeah, we're gonna head straight there to see what the hell is going on. So, yeah. Still, we haven't obtained any Pokeballs, so these Pokemon encounters don't actually count in terms of, yeah, we've seen a Pokemon right now. No, we haven't. Like, the first one starts the moment we get our Pokeballs, and from there on out, every route counts, and every cave and stuff like that. So, we'll head over here, and here we'll make a strange encounter. Because this red-haired guy appears. Hey, I know you. You're that simp I saw from the lab. Looks like you got yourself a Pokemon at the lab. It's not like it's gonna do you any good anyhow. I mean, what a waste of time. Me and you both know that Pokemon's way too good for a wimp such as yourself. So you're just gonna stand there staring out in space, eh? Don't you get what I'm saying? I too have a good Pokemon, obviously. Way better than yours. Come on, chump, I'll show you exactly what I mean. Firsthand. So, this dick just walks at us and starts all flaming. Like we're on the low levels of League of Legends right here, where everyone's just flaming all the time, and he's got a Totodile on level 6. So the problem is that, well, since it's level 6 already, it knows Water Gun. So, yeah, this battle is a lot tougher than the original one, where it was just level 5 and you could wipe your ass with it, because you most likely have leveled up, and, well, the opposing Pokemon had no advantage whatsoever because of no stab attack. So, yeah, we should be able to survive another one, unless it crits, then the challenge is over already. So, let's see right here. Water Gun, and then I'm gonna use a potion, if that works. So, 4 HP. Huh, not bad for a simp. But you might as well give up, kid. You don't stand a chance against Totodile. Well, actually that's kind of true, but since I have potions and you don't, well, good for me, I guess. I wonder if Totodile has a new ability as well, because if it gets into torrent range, that could be really problematic for us, because, well, its water-type attacks deal more damage than it. Imagine if he gets a crit also, he just OHKOs us with a Water Gun. So, it doesn't do more damage, so it must have a new ability as well, maybe, I don't know, H2O Absorb or something like that, so Water Absorb, or, I don't know. Could have any ability, really. But I'm really glad that we have Flame Body. It should prove helpful in future situations. Anyway, he's defeated, we get a ton of special attack, and yeah, well, we reached level 10, so Passerby Boy defeated. Look at you, all happy and stuff, or something like that. Didn't read. Don't let it go overhand. It's not like I was putting in thought. Ugh. I should talk less and read more, I guess. Anyway, hopefully you're not too mad that I didn't read that. Don't even try to get all big-headed. Sheer and utter luck, that's all it was. Though, I will give you this. You do deserve to know my name. Remember this and remember it well. My name is... I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. So, yeah. We can actually make a name up for him. So let's see. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Give it back. That's my trainer card you're holding. First you beat me, and then you tried to steal my trainer card. Have you no shame? Wow, what a douchebag. Seriously. You're annoying. Anyway, I think I already know what we're gonna name him after. But you'll see in a second. Anyway, it's quite obvious what happened right now, because, well, he has one of Professor Elm's Pokemon, and Professor Elm was freaked out and stuff, so... Yeah, well, obviously, he stole something. What the hell, dude? You can't just steal Pokemon, that's... No, just obtain them for free, such as I did. Anyway, we have our Agorite, and I'm so curious what's gonna hatch there. I can't wait. So I'm gonna record many episodes, so it hatches really quickly. Who are you? We're investigating the case of missing Pokemon here. Rule number 1, whoever did will come back to the site. Oh my goodness. So you think we stole the Pokemon, like, a Totodile's missing, and we only have a Cyndaquil here, so, yeah. You should put more thought into your research, if you call it even that. So, yeah, I remembered his name. It clearly. Only one man can be as cruel and shameless to steal and threaten Pokemon. It was Simon, yes. So, in case you don't know who Simon is, you better go watch my previous Let's Play, because he's quite often my co-commentator, but, well, since he's not here along my side, he must be up to no good stealing Pokemon and stuff, so it might very likely be him. So yeah, our rival's Simon right now, and oh, it's terrible. Oh yes, what was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? The mystery egg we handed to Professor Elm. Oh, it's an egg. Ooh, wow, an egg. Anyway, so give it back to us. Come on, you can't do anything with that. But since we got the Pokédex, I guess we're gonna get our Pokéballs right here. Yes, and we're gonna defeat all gym leaders, all 16 that is, because I'm able to save properly in this game, as opposed to the Pokemon Fire Red, where I had to save like manually, inside of the game, so to say. Anyway, did we get Pokeballs right now? I'm a bit confused. No. What? Aren't we supposed to get Pokeballs? I'm a bit confused right now. You don't give us Pokeballs, right? Okay. Do you give us anything helpful here? No. Okay, so... yeah, I'm not remembering exactly what the hell's going on. Do we talk to our mom now in terms of her handling our money, or am I going crazy? Yeah, okay, so I don't actually want that. So, no. I want my money with me, because as far as I know, well, you don't get any benefits from letting your mom save you money. I mean, she sometimes buys items then, but... what's... ah, right, She shows me how to catch Pokemon right now. Anyway, she just buys random items at times, and you just give her a part of your money. So if you're, like, really a person who always wastes their money, well, it might be a good idea to have your mom save something, but... meh. If you have a brain, you shouldn't have much trouble by handling your money on your own in this game. Anyway, a Rattata, and... oh, she's gonna catch it in a really professional way, you're gonna see, so... in slow motion she's selecting the move Pound here. So Rattata loses some HP, and she clearly could go for another one here, but she's just throwing one of her 20 Pokeballs. And guess what? She caught a Rattata. Awesome. Well, that's actually not the most helpful advice, because... not only should you get the enemy Pokemon a status move, if possible, I mean, they could have shown that in my opinion, also it should be as low as humanly possible for the chance, like the catch chance to increase, so yeah, you're a noob. And we got Pier Balls, what are these? Like, is this the equivalent for normal Pokeballs, or... Our egg's not with us too, which is kind of worrisome in my opinion. So let me see here really quickly. It's not on our key items box as well. So that's weird, and oh, okay. The Pokemon... oops, excuse me. The Pokemon we catch are more friendly. Awesome. So, the Pokemon for this route is... a Starly. Awesome, wow. If we can catch that, I'm gonna be really glad, because Staraptor is an awesome Pokemon. Problem is, though, we have only 5 Pokeballs, and I think Mario can pretty much one-hit this Starly, so... that's a bit of a problem, I guess. Well, can it? We'll just go for the tackle right here. Nothing to lose, right? Aside from an awesome addition to our team, right? Anyway, it's weakened a bit right now, and it's not that difficult to catch Pokemon at the very beginning of the game, so this Pure Ball should actually succeed here, and Starly... well, cool Pokemon, I'd say. Really cool, I'm glad we caught it. Anyway, we have to make sure it doesn't die as well, because otherwise... not that helpful, right? So, since... we've been naming everything after Mario and Luigi characters last time, we're just gonna name this one Pit, from Super Smash Bros. Brawl, or rather from Kid Icarus. I just never played these games, but I really enjoyed playing as him in Super Smash Bros. So yeah, he's a flying angel. I guess here we have a bird, but that's kind of the same thing, right? Right. What the fuck? Why are you switching to the desktop all the time? Damn. So meh. Our nature lowers our speed and increases our special defense, which is not exactly what we want, but at least our attack isn't decreased, so we should be technically fine. So yeah, let's just switch Pit to the very front here. But we're not gonna battle with Pit. That would be suicidal. And, well, I'm wanting us to Raptor really badly right now. That's like the coolest flying type Pokemon that you get at the beginning of the game ever, in my opinion. Like, Pidgeot's not as cool. What is there else? Swellow is not as cool. Noctowl as hell isn't as cool. Yeah, so basically, and the Generation 5, that's just shit. Anyway, Wingull, I would have loved to catch one of these as well, because, well, I really like Wingull. Pelipper is cool too, but Wingull is, in my opinion, really awesome. I don't know why, it's a simple, like, bird, but I just really like it. And in previous games, I didn't even evolve it. Like in Emerald, I had a Wingull on level, I don't know, 50, and it already knew Hydro Pump and stuff, but it's got beaten up pretty badly, so I decided to evolve it finally, but, well, Wingull always has this special place in my heart. Aww. Anyway, before you guys throw up from the weird things I say here, let's head on over here. Yeah. What ability does it actually have? Forewarn. Centritus Forewarn. Wow. Does it normally get that? I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, I want to see here. Synopsis is actually the status called. And, okay, we raise our speed every time we flinch. So, that's a pretty crappy ability. Like, how many times do we flinch? And how many times do we need a speed boost afterwards? So, nah. I'm not liking that ability whatsoever. Anyway, maybe it's becoming our special wall in this game. I don't know. Could be. No, actually not. I think its defenses are still crap. But anyway, that shall not alter us from training it up, because I don't know if there will be many more opportunities to catch such an awesome Pokemon, because there are actually quite a wide amount of Pokemon you can catch in this game, so I think the chances for each individual Pokemon are quite low. Anyway, gonna heal up here really quickly, buy some items at the market, and head on there to see the first gym leader soon, who is Falconer, but, well, we've actually got a nice way ahead of us. I just love Johto. It's the most awesome region of all time, in my opinion, by far. If you guys disagree with me, you can tell me that as well. Anyway, strangely, they sell... what? Yeah, I would like to purchase 5 Pokeballs, I guess. So they sell normal Pokeballs here. Would be kind of weird if they sold these new ones. And the buying interface is actually a bit strange. Like, you click on the item and then he asks you again if you really want to buy that. And then you choose how many you want. And then you have to accept the amount of money you spent again. So, a bit strange in my opinion. But it's not a huge deal. Anyway, on this route we get a Caterpie. Ugh. No, I'm not wanting to train up a Butterfree. Because, well, hell, I just don't want to. Butterfree falls off really soon in the game. Because, like, it's on its final evolution level 10 already, and Mario's on level 10 right now, so no. We're not catching this Caterpie. No chance. And now we get the critical hit. Are you kidding me? Luckily, at least we reached level 5 from this. And we learned Quick Attack. Awesome. Just to make sure, I'm checking if Quick Attack does anything different from the normal games. Because... okay, no it doesn't. Yeah, like some moves are different and... might as well check, right? Anyway. Since potions are not that valuable, although we don't have much money at the moment, I'm gonna use one on Pit. so that he can continue battling, because soon we will encounter the first trainer, I think. Like these two guys who battled there previously will want to battle right now. So we're gonna use a quick attack here. And yeah, basically keep on using quick attack because there's no need to use tackle whatsoever. And we even critted. And wow, we already reached level 6, so Pit surely levels up quickly. So I wanted to leave the grass, but I guess Taylor has other plans for us, different ones that is. But I'm just gonna battle it really quickly. And then, as I said, we're gonna battle this trainer here. Oh, beaten by a kid, how embarrassing. I couldn't even get past his first Pokemon. I've got to go and find stronger Pokemon. Hey, you look weak, come on, battle with me. I look weak. Bitch, I defeated fucking Gary in an NFE Nuzlocke challenge. You don't know a thing about me being weak. So, this guy wasn't changed at all, I think, because, like, I do remember him having Rattatas. Anyway, Shinx is next. Okay, so they changed his Pokemon. Awesome. I really like that. It's always lame if you play a hack and, like, there's only really minor changes to the original games. Like, it just feels a bit weird to play that then. Anyway, Shinx is cool. I'd love a Shinx on our team, actually. But, well, if it would have known an electric-type move, that would have been quite bad for Pit, so, I had to switch in Mario there. Okay, you can get our number, sure, why not? I mean, we're never gonna go back to you, but I can understand if you're a fan of the great and awesome Ingus, so you might as well have our number, okay? So, youngster Mikey. Critical hit. Get some Starly. Who uses that? So, quick attack, tackle, quick attack, tackle. Whoa, critical hit. Shit. That was close. Ugh. I'm really glad that we survived that one. Using Pit this early on, I wouldn't have withstood that. But luckily... Oh, it already knows quick attack too. So... Yeah, right, we learned it at level 5, so... Why am I even wondering? Anyway, we reached level 8. If there's still this Bell Sprout tower, so to say, then Pit will prove quite useful as well, because, well, there's only plant-type Pokemon in there, and if we know a flying-type attack until then, Pit will prove himself to be quite useful. And, Lotad, another really cool Pokemon, because the final evolution, Ludicolo, is just really, really cool. He just dances and chills all the time, and then you think he's a harmless little Mexican, but then he uses Rain Dance and sweeps your entire team with his special attacks, so yeah, just a really cool Pokemon. Anyway, we reached level 9 and already got Wing Attack. Wow, that's awesome. Wing Attack is such a strong move. What? Okay, we can fit through there. And I guess we'll battle you. No, you're not a trainer. So we'll battle you. So we'll feel the full extent of his powerful Bug-type Pokemon. Anyway, this is now basically me beating up his Bug-type Pokemon Nincada. Wow. Like using a Shedinja, you know, the Pokemon that is only 1 HP and can only get hit by super effective attacks, is like one of the most dangerous things you can do in a Nuzlocke challenge, in my opinion, because if you mispredict an opponent and you think, oh, he doesn't have anything against me, and then he uses, like, he poisons you, well, guess what? You've trained up your Pokemon for nothing, because it's gone. Okay, so... Wow, don't we reach Viola City soon? No, not quite. So, I'm gonna cut it right here. Thanks as always for watching, and in the next episode we will definitely enter this Bellsprout Tower, or whatever it's called, and maybe even the next gym, so definitely stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and as always, this is Ingus signing out. Bye!